With the first volume's release just around the corner, I thought I'd make a quick analysis video for the volume covers so far. Let's start with the first volume. I won't read the description, but to sum up, Kratos sets sail for an unknown desert, likely in Egyptian mythology, and is struggling to contain his rage after the events of God of War 3. Let's analyse the figures on the cover, starting with the wolves. The wolves are almost 100% Skull and Hati. I say this as the novel mentions the trio of wolves dragging Kratos to Scandinavia, which he vaguely has a memory of. The novel depicts one of the wolves as white and the other as grey. Now I know you may argue the wolves are purple on the cover, but don't forget with the exception of Kratos, all the figures are purple, which may be the sunlight affecting their colour, but regardless I believe this has intentionally been kept a secret. Also, I tried to find a mention of a duo of wolves in Egyptian myth but found nothing on it. My prediction is, after Kratos is done with his time in the desert, the wolves drag him to Scandinavia. Moving on to the baboon-like creature, I believe this is Babi, the deity of the underworld called the Duat in Egyptian myth. He is described as bloodthirsty and aggressive, likely as he represented baboons. His job was to devour the soul of the unrighteous after they were judged by Mat. Mat is the concept of truth and order in Egyptian myth. Your heart would be weighed to determine how purely you lived your life. It could be that Kratos was judged as unrighteous due to his bloody past, and therefore Babi was set out to do his task to devour the soul. The old man could be Thauth, who is sometimes depicted even in the form of a baboon, which would mean he is both the man and the baboon in the cover. They are also closely placed together. His job was similar to Babi's, to question the souls of the dead about their deeds and their lives before undergoing Mat. He was also considered the creator of magic, the inventor of writing, teacher of men and messenger of the gods, and honestly it gives me that feeling too based off of his appearance. Moving on to the second volume, again the description doesn't tell us anything new, but let me highlight the part of, or is he the monster other monsters fear? Apart from Kratos being depicted in a cloak with likely the Spartan rage activated, the beast seems unlike anything we've seen yet. I did a bit of digging around and I'm confident this beast is none other than Sobek, Lord of the Nile and crocodiles. He overlooked and protected the Nile, widely known as a good god, and even was known to protect evil from the pharaohs. Hence, or is he the monster other monsters fear, may be a reference to the deity of fearing Kratos being a threat to the land. Let's move on to the third volume as it further elaborates on Sobek. A monstrous chaos beast threatens fearful desert villagers and engages Kratos, forcing him back into battle, but despite his desire to escape his violent past, Kratos is thrust back into a familiar state of rage and fury, setting off a chain reaction of unending anger for the ghost of Sparta. As he plunges the blades of chaos into the wicked beast, Kratos wonders, is he the true monster of the battle? This time the description seems insightful as to what is going on. I believe Kratos had an initial encounter with Sobek in Volume 2 where he was swallowed alive as he was holding back based off of this quote. To confirm it is a crocodile and therefore Sobek, you can see the distinct mouth of a crocodile in Volume 3. Further, in Egyptian myth, Sobek's tongue was cut off as punishment for eating Osiris, another god. While it is hard to see whether he has a tongue, I still believe this is Sobek. Now to answer why would Sobek engage Kratos in battle. Remember how I mentioned he protected Egypt? I believe Kratos' occurrence in the realm alerted him as a threat, just like it did in Scandinavia, where he triggered a winter resembling Fimbulwinter, as he is known to embody destruction. Another theory is Sobek's animal instincts kicked in just like it did for Osiris. Many consider Sobek eating Osiris as he represented crocodiles, he shared their unpredictable nature. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are these some other characters, and what will fallen gods serve as? Please consider subscribing for more God of War related content. I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who has helped me reach 100 subs. I'm so grateful to all you guys and can't wait to make more content. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Take care.